Welcome back to Carnivore Collections. Today we're taking comfort food to a whole new level with a dish that feels like it came straight out of your favorite Asian kitchen, Carnivore Udon Stir Fry. Imagine thick, chewy noodles made entirely from protein, tossed together with tender beef and juicy shrimp. Over the next few minutes, I'll show you step by step how to make this delicious carnivore meal right at home. Stick around, you won't believe how simple and tasty this one is. To make the udon noodles, we'll be using 3 cups of chicken breast, 2 eggs, cream cheese, 2 tablespoons of unflavored gelatin, a pinch of salt or salt to taste, baking soda, and 3 to 5 tablespoons of water as needed. Alright, let's start on the noodle base. Into the food processor goes our raw cubed chicken. Trimming the fat away from the chicken breast will ensure the best texture for our udon noodles. Pulse it a few times to break up the pieces into a paste. Then add the eggs, cream cheese, baking soda, and salt. Start blending until everything is completely smooth. At this point, we're going to add the gelatin in while the processor is still running. This will help prevent clumping. You'll want to use a spatula to scrape down the sides of the food processor to allow for a more thorough blend. And finally, drizzle in a little warm water, 1 tablespoon at a time, just until the mixture loosens into a smooth, pipeable paste. You want it soft enough to flow, but thick enough to still hold its shape. Next, we're going to cook the noodles. Transfer the chicken mixture into a piping bag. To create the udon shape, use a medium-sized tip for the piping bag. I'll put a link in the description below of where you can buy one if you don't already have a piping set. Once the bag is filled, twist the end and bring the paste down to the tip. Heat a large pot of water to just below simmer, which is about 200 degrees. Once the temperature is correct, carefully pipe the noodles straight into the hot water. You'll see them set right away, and once they float to the surface, you know they're perfectly cooked. From here, we'll scoop them up and out and drop them into an ice water bath to cool. This helps them firm up and keep the texture just right. After a minute or two, transfer them to a colander to drain away any of the excess water. And then you'll simply repeat this process with the rest of the chicken mixture, making your full bowl of udon noodles. take a look at these noodles. Long and thick, just like traditional udon. What's really special about them is the texture. When you bite in, they've got the perfect balance of tenderness and just the right amount of chew, so every mouthful feels satisfying. Now let's take a look at the ingredients we'll be using for this stir fry. Of course, our freshly cooked udon noodles, 1 cup of shrimp, either cooked or uncooked, or any other seafood that you might like, about half a pound of flank steak or your favorite cut of beef. I personally like these rolls as they cook quickly and are the perfect size for stir fries. And then we'll need some type of cooking fat. Here I'm going to go with bacon grease, but you can use any other fat that you have on hand. And now for fish sauce. I love the Squid brand or the Red Boat brand, as both are clean, carnivore-friendly fish sauces. Be sure to use a brand that is the first extract and free from sugar, added potassium, MSG, color, and gluten. And if you want, you can add additional salt to taste. And now it's time to pull the stir fry together. Start by adding a spoonful of bacon fat, lard, or tallow to your pan or wok. Here I'm using a ceramic-coated caraway pan, which is the safest option for nonstick cookware. I'll add the link below if you're interested in checking it out. While we're waiting for the pan to fully heat up, coat the bottom to prevent sticking. And once it's nice and hot, lay your beef slices down in a single layer. We're going to let them sear for just a minute or two until they're beautifully browned on the outside but still tender in the middle. Once the beef is fully cooked, we're going to take them out and set them aside. Now in that same skillet, add your shrimp. If they are already cooked, sear them for just a minute or so on each side until they are fully warmed. If they are raw, then cook them until they are pink and juicy, and we can add a pinch of salt. Then remove the shrimp and set them aside with the beef. At this point, turn the heat down to medium, and if the pan looks a little dry, add another spoonful or two of fat and allow this to heat up. Here I'm going to cook a single portion. One of the best aspects of these noodles is that you can easily store them in your fridge or freezer and use them again in the future. If they are cold or frozen, you can simply drop them into boiling water for 1 to 2 minutes to freshen them back up and then use them right away. I personally batch cook, and this is what I do. This makes it super easy to cook up a stir fry in just minutes when you have the noodles already pre-made. After dropping in the noodles, give them a gentle toss to warm them thoroughly. This is a good time to season the noodles with that carnivore-friendly fish sauce. Once the noodles are ready to go, you can bring back the beef and shrimp and toss everything together. To finish, season the stir fry with a splash or two of fish sauce. And now we're ready to plate. And there you have it. Tender beef, juicy shrimp, and silky carnivore udon noodles, all coated in that rich, savory glaze. The aroma alone is enough to make your mouth water. So grab your chopsticks or fork, because this is one dish you'll want to dive into right away. Thanks for joining me. For more nourishing recipes and recipe cards, visit carnivorecollections.com. And remember to like and subscribe and keep choosing your healing path.